There are huge differences between online coaching and personal training. While you might choose the first or the latter, there's no right or wrong here. I want to tell you what you should look out for as a client, so you can get the most bang for your buck. If you're working in the fitness industry, I will also explain you which field you should choose in my opinion. As the owner of a plant-based online coaching service, qualitygains.com, manager of 5 gyms for the company basefit.ch, and with personal training experience, I think I know a thing or two about the topic. Plus, I will also tell you the secrets that online coaches don't want you to know and why I personally chose to go that route. The reason might shock you. This video will be pretty personal and gives you some information on why I do what I do. The trouble with the world is that the stupid are cocksure and the intelligent are full of doubt. This is a quote from Bertrand Russell. Whenever you first start a new venture, you will always feel like a scam. It doesn't matter how competent you are in what you're doing. When I first started training clients in the gym, I felt like a scam because you don't see immediate results. After some time, testimonials start coming in. People are satisfied, and before you forget, you will be one of the most sought after trainers in the gym with your schedule booked out for weeks. Especially in my time as a club manager managing one gym, I could train barely about 5 people a week, and these spots were always booked out weeks in advance. I remember when we would make an appointment, the client would ask me, "When are you free?" And I asked, "Do you specifically want to train with me?" And they said, "Yes." I realized then that people buy trainers, not the service. They want to trust, know and like you, plus if you display competence, they are your clients for life, especially the older generation. In training clients, I was the go-to guy for back problems. I even got a video of it on my channel, because I simply took the time to learn all of that stuff. In the first gym that I worked in, 4 trainings per year were included in the membership fee. But yes, I also trained people outside, in the latest charging up to $200 per training hour. And here's a little downside of personal training for the client. It's that it's quite expensive. In the city that I live in, Zurich, the average price of a personal training session costs about 150 Swiss francs. And this is the average. People charge this that do not have the best certifications. In fact, Misha Janiak, I personally think he's a decent guy. He charged $300 for a personal training session, and he had only one certification. This one, it's called a fitness betrayal. I do not want to talk down on him or anything, but that's the truth. With my certifications and the schoolings that I had, which cost me more than $10,000, now you might ask, but if you can charge so much QG for a personal training session, why don't you do it? It's simple, because I can't. I told you that I'm a manager of 5 fitness centers and I really like what I do. I like working for that company, they've always treated me well. What you need to realize is that whenever you're working at a management position, you have access to sensitive data. This will lead to a clause in your contract which prohibits any sort of competitive behavior. And every training outside of the gyms personally can be classified as competition. And the violation of this competition clause will cost me a massive sum of money and ruin my reputation. I'm not telling you exactly how much, but it's enough to create decent problems. Now, because the gyms are physically located in Switzerland, I got the written permission from our CEO to coach clients online, as long as it doesn't interfere with my regular work. That's why most of my clients are from the US. Okay, now. This is also the reason why the online coaching is dirt cheap for the clients. I currently charge $300, not Swiss francs, for 3 months. This is the equivalent of 1.5 hours of work when it comes to personal training regarding my last fees. And I can guarantee you that I currently spend more than 1.5 hours of doing it, even in the first week of the coaching period. And this is without fixed payments that you have. regarding the website, the app, nutrition plan, workout plan, designers, video editors, and marketing. Running a business, doesn't matter what sort, is usually expensive. Even if you compare my managing rates to normal pay that I get from being a cluster manager, which means managing multiple fitness centers, coaching clients online is still a net loss. If you look rationally at my opportunity costs, this online thing is not worth it. Yet. So why do I do it? Here's the thing, even 10 years from now I see myself in the same field. I play the long game. I like fitness, nutrition and health, and I got amazing feedback from remarkable people that tell me that I'm really good at what I do. I also plan to raise my prices in the foreseeable future, pretty likely this year, to $200 a month. Yes, it's a 100% increase, but it's fair. It's the only way that this online coaching keeps making sense with my continuing education and my daily responsibilities as a manager. And yes, I got people that are willing to pay me this sum right now. Weird flex, but okay. Charging more also gives me more time to deliver a great customer experience. I want to write handwritten notes on birthdays, send gifts to my clients and design a customized water bottle to go along with the service. Also, a physical workbook would be quite nice. The only way I can do that stuff and really delight my customers, which I'm truly about, is by charging more. A good friend of mine, Charles, he also has a coaching service. He continually pushes me to charge more. He told me on the last Skype session, do it already, you're worth that stuff, raise your prices. But I only feel comfortable doing it after finishing 2 new modules, which cost me about $2,000 again. And for one which I'll probably fly out to Hungary to do it. There are another reasons next to business that I do it though. It's great to coach people that I work with best, which are driven and committed vegans looking to build muscle and burn fat. Online coaching also allows me to be more proactive with my schedule. I have fixed times in my week where I work and check in regularly with my clients, mostly the weekend. If you work in personal training, the peak hours are 6 or 7 AM in the morning and 5 or 6 PM in the evening. This is before and after work of most people. Online training gives me more control over my schedule, conclusion and your action takes. So for a coach, I would always choose online coaching simply because you can be more proactive and do other things on the side. You can always get more money, you can never get more time. For a client, if you got a top personal trainer that gives you the necessary accountability and the proven blueprint, personal training is the way to go. But finding a professional locally that is not going to cost you $1,000 to $2,000 a month is like digging in dirt looking for gold in the fitness industry, sadly. If you're going for the online coach, I recommend you to seek out the trainers with the online trainer certification. The course takes you a couple weeks and costs about $1,500. It at least gives you an indicator that someone is competent and ready to invest money in their education, which is a freaking good sign. I'll put a link to the Online Trainer Academy and the link to my online coaching service as usual down in the description. I wish you a good day. If you like this video and want to know more about fitness, nutrition, mindset and health and how these things can help you get the most out of your life, subscribe to this channel.